Hey, hi, hello, what's going on? I'm absolutely beaming with excitement because my Analog Kendama just arrived in my mailbox. Just hit the mailbox 5 minutes ago and I'm ready to crack it open and share it with you. I'll run you through the details, tell you how it feels and looks and smells, and let you know what I think about it with my first impressions. Obviously, you'll be seeing it a whole bunch more on the channel in the future. We'll start playing around with it, but right now I just want to crack it open, so let's do that. I'll also give you a nice comparison to like a sweet spruce shape, so you know what this 2021 analog squab shape is like. But let's open her up first. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Alright, so what do we see out of the box first? It's in like a bag, I shouldn't say box. We're doing an unbagging. Reshoot the whole video. Here we go. Oh wait, there's more in there. Okay. So this is paper stuff. We've got a nice, what material is this? This is like a burlap sack. This is what I think rice came in like the 1960s. Got the Analog something or other logo on there, Analog Research and Development. So it's pretty Elon Musk of them to write that on there. What else do we got in the bag? A little card thing with a code scanner thing. I think they want like feedback on their product, so we'll scan that and give them some feedback if this is a great experience. String and restringing tool. Don't need that right now. The main event. And I guess being that there are 3 different models, there's the Pigeon, the Quail, and the Unicorn. Last chance to guess what this is before we crack it open. What's it gonna be? Well, I'm excited. Ooh, looks pretty nice. And here we are. If it is not clear, we have the 2021 Analog Squab Pigeon. Alright, this is my first time having an Analog Kendama in hand. Now let me give you a couple details before I get carried away. This of course is version 2 of the Pigeon. They released one last year, I think, and we'll go through a little bit of the specifications. So the wood, obviously you notice, I'll give you some nice B-roll shots so you know it's not like far away looking, but the wood goes from maple to purple heart to what I would have called wenge if I hadn't heard a bunch of people already pronounce this wood before. It's wenge, pronounced wenge. For me, no time soon, but we don't judge. Anyways, maple to purple heart to wenge wood. It's got the 3 burn stripes, and just talking from a perspective of model raider, sheerly beautiful to look at. Looks really great. Feeling in hand is like very, very satisfying, something I've never felt before. The Tama has a vertical grain to prevent significant bevel chipping. Oh, always great. Never considered that a problem before, but you know, they got us covered like Geico. Natural finish, no paint, or natty as the kids say. So yeah, there's no like rubber paint, any sticky paint, nothing on there. This is just the wood. They claim a long string and a bearing bead, so we will find that out right now. Wiggling. I always hate how the string's like tight and you gotta wiggle it off. Pulling this all off and apart. Bang, that is definitely a long string, like 10 to 12 fingers. And do we have a bearing bead as advertised? Yes. It also has the portal balance hole. Again, trying to get you a better shot of all these things. Fits about a 1 knuckle worth of finger in there. That's helpful. Of course, like we saw before, squeaky chair, the hand printed bag, and please allow 3 to 5 business days to receive tracking. Those are all of the details. Now that could be kind of relevant because I think some pigeons and some quails are still available on the Analog site, so you can check that out. But I just want to get a quick little feel for what a natural dom is like, because I've never had natural or felt natural in terms of like lunar balance and just grip between the wood. I don't know what I'm doing out here, so feels it's definitely like it's not sticky or anything, but I've seen a lot of people rock a lot of natural damas and hit a lot of sweet tricks, so this will definitely be fun to see like in the future playing around with this. I'll do like a commentary outside what the natty feel is like, and yeah, so I think it'll be a good idea to get into a little comparison, because something that like a lot of people I think have experienced is like the boost standard sweets boost shape, and I'll compare that to this analog new shape so you can see what are the cups like. Bada bing, bada boom. So since the tamas are relatively similar, we'll just do like a comparison of the Kens. And upon first inspection, the big cups, it's a pretty similar shape. The analog's got a bit wider stall points and maybe a bit sharper cups. The sweets cups kind of have like a more of a flat surface right here to touch, where the analogs are a bit sharper. But the size of the cup is almost the exact same. Pretty much similar scenario goes for the small cup. Maybe the analog small cup is a tiny bit bigger, but again, a bit of a wider stall point and a bit of a sharper cup. Spikes are pretty much spikes, a bit broader on the analog, I'd say. And then getting down to the bottom of the sword, things change up a bit. The analog has a big fat ring stall as well as a handle stall point. And what is this? This is only a test. I guess they just like writing on their holes, but anyways, there's also a nice engraving at the bottom of the big cup on the analog dama. Everything about it seems like very sharp, very particular, very clean, and I really like that. The base cup hole on the sweets boost shape is definitely a bit deeper, maybe a little narrower. It's pretty minor, at least to me. Maybe to you that's important. I don't really care how big the hole is or whatever. And standing them up side by side, you can see the clear difference in shape. The analog's a little bit bigger, a little bit broader shoulders, maybe a little mightier in the hand, mightier in the pen than the pen is the sword, something like that. That's what they look like. Hopefully that comparison gives you a little something to think about if you want something to think about. If not, what are my thoughts on this? I mean, I really love the way it looks. I don't know what I expected out of something like totally natural like this, like the variations in wood with the little burn lines. Looks really cool. I also really love the Pigeon for its top tracking dot. It's kind of got like two different woods. That's like a dark brown one. I don't know. Maple, purple heart, wenge, dark brown. For all of you sound fanatics, and I suppose it's a good idea to try to hit a whirlwind and see if, this dama sucks or not. It sucks. But yeah, in all seriousness, this thing is like totally beautiful. I absolutely am enjoying it just by looking at it. Obviously, I need to get my hands dirty, need to get my feet wet, need to play around with it a bunch. Super excited to have an analog in the collection now, which is quickly growing. And yeah, let me know what damas I should try out after this one. If you have any questions about it, I can try my best to answer them. But I basically know nothing, and that's good. I'm impartial. Anyway, stick around. You'll see it again, most definitely. I hope you like the look and the feel and the unboxing that I've presented of the Analog 2021 Pigeon 2021 Squab shape. I have no idea what it's called. All right, later.